Howdy folks, welcome back to the Cooking Shack. Today we're going to venture down the Tex-Mex road again. And we're going to do what was commonly called around here chile. What everybody else refers to as salsa. I think it's pretty much the same thing. But in this video we're just going to refer to it as chile since we're in Texas, and I'm sure there's more than a few Mexicans that might dispute me calling it salsa over and over again. And it's actually the same thing. What everybody else calls salsa, we call pico, and there's half a billion different, all sorts of different variations of the recipe. So I don't know if anything's really authentic when it comes to this stuff. Pretty much everybody's got their own version, their own way of doing it, and there's not really a right way. In my opinion, the only thing that's really right is by not putting fruit in it. Or corn. I never did understand that one either. But we're going to begin. I'll see you soon. Take two. Not sure when that stopped recording. Now get it on there right, dummy. This is the Cooking Shack, by the way. Mr. Wilson's Cooking Shack. Those that haven't seen my first videos, I'm a disgruntled cook. Corporations don't pay worth of it. I'm in here to do step-by-step instructions on how to make the stuff that they charge you ridiculous prices for at the restaurant. First ingredient, chopped onion. Don't have to be perfect, just as long as it's chopped. Big old chunk right there. That can go back in there. Got a few more big old chunks in there. That can go back in there. That's good. Alright. Onions. Tomatoes. Doesn't matter really which tomato you use. I prefer Romas. Romas to me have the best tomato flavor. But that being said, I have like 3 different types of tomatoes here just because, well, that was the cheapest way to go. This is a restaurant recipe, so we're not using all fresh ingredients. In fact, one of the main ingredients is pickled jalapenos and 1 pound can of stewed tomatoes. Whole peeled stewed tomatoes. But you need your fresh ingredients in there to get the right flavor. I'm just gonna cut to run this thing because that's just ridiculously loud for no damn reason at all. Alright, when you get your tomatoes mostly chopped up, you want to start putting your peppers in. Right here, these are farm fresh cayenne peppers. Luckily with cayennes, they're small enough. Well, I say they're fresh. They've been sitting in my kitchen for a few days, so I don't know how fresh this is, but Still enough to, if you don't wash it, touch yourself after handling these bad boys to make you feel like you pissed off a service officer, deputy, or, just said the wrong thing to the meter maid. Alright, let's check it again. Tell you, them whole cayennes, there's some stubborn SOBs. I have to dump this out earlier, and there's still big old chunks of these things in here. Just throw the big old chunks out. I got most of it in there. Yeah, I got most of it in there. Whew, that's potent. Oh my gosh. Alright. Now we're going to move on to even more potent peppers. And we're just going to do the peppers right off the bat and just go full shock and awe right off the bat. These, my friends, are habaneros. I know I didn't pronounce that correctly. Truth is, I'm terrible with pronouncing Spanish. Even though I was born down here, and my best friend is Mexican, I still can't do it. I try. I really do. I try. Probably put more effort in than most white people. But, yeah, just never could get the hang of the language. Why is always these tiny little SOBs that are so hot? Same way with turkey peppers and Carolina Reapers and all the super hot ones are all tiny. Just don't touch your eyes after you won't even want to do this. I know, especially down here. It's 104 today. You'll be real tempted to wipe your brow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Some more fresh tomatoes. Oh, fresh, kinda, adjacent to fresh. They're a little overripe, but that's perfect for what we're doing around here. Ain't nothing wrong with overripe. Well, they ain't growing something they ain't supposed to be growing on them. It'll be okay. These are fresh cherry tomatoes, straight from the farmer's market around here. Probably grown in the Concho Valley. Usually where produce like that comes from around here. Although the fellow couldn't speak very much English, but he had some really, really, really good products. So I went ahead and made a stop. Pick me up some. I knew I'll be doing this video today, and I've been planning this video for a few days. I meant to make it last night, but my best friend, of who I'm invited over to do this video with, so I'd have to at least have a cameraman or something, decided, well, I only live 5 blocks from you, but that was too far to come. Granted, I could have given him a ride, but he seemed awfully adamant about sitting home and being mad and moody, and okay, I ain't mad. I just wish I'd had a cameraman right now so everybody could see my big handsome face. But it's okay. It's okay. It was just me again, solo on this video again. Everybody lying to buy it ends up turning me down. Tried to find a cameraman, but no one wants to work cheap. I can't say as I blame them. I don't make much money off these videos. The fact that this stands right now, I'm not making pretty much anything off these videos. But I'm going to keep at it. And eventually, they'll start paying off. But Lord knows the restaurant industry didn't pay off. All they like to do is undercut pay and promise people bonuses that never come. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't blame mom and pop places. When you're getting by on just scraps of profit, you do what you gotta do. But those big companies, those big multi-billion-dollar restaurants don't want to pay anybody anything. Well, yeah. I can't say online what I think of them. I really can't. I can't say in any polite company what I think of them at all. We'll just leave that at that. God, that sucker's loud. I don't know. I don't even know if anybody watches all these videos or even pays attention to all my commentary. Or whether I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I mean, I essentially am talking to myself. I know people watch these videos. I've gotten views online. So I know some folks pay attention. I just don't know how much. And whether y'all actually watch these things all the way through. Come on now. Seeds everywhere. Seeds everywhere. There are a lot of people say, oh, take the seeds out. The seeds are what's making it hot. What makes it hot is that white vein that runs right there. That's where all the capsaicin in these things are produced. Even in bell peppers, they produce capsaicin. There is no capsaicin. Now, maybe be some in those seeds, but it ain't the seeds that what makes it hot. The pepper itself is hot. The seed just may happen to, absorb some of those capsaicin, especially when you're talking about jalapenos and habaneros and cayennes, and chili peppers, and all those, yeah. It's the vein, that vein that runs right through the middle of that sucker. That's what makes it hot. Any botanist or herbologist or whatever they want to call themselves at that point in time, that's what makes it hot. You can take all the seeds out and they still be spicy. Trust me. Made armadillo eggs a few times over the years. We took all the seeds out and they were still hot. And after multiple years of working in the restaurant industry and cooking since I was 11 and now I'm 40, fairly certain I'm right. But I'm sure there'll be someone in the comments telling me I'm wrong. And you can tell me I'm wrong all day long. Believe it or not, I've had experience in this field. I'm sorry if I look like I'm just a beer belly and with arms, but like I said, I tried to get a cameraman for this video because happens have to have there's a lot involved, but yeah, no one's wanted to show up, so it's just me and the camera. All right, turning the processor on again. Yeah, that just looks like green death right there. Oh my God. Yeah. Talk about macing yourself. Straight pepper spray. Whew. That is potent. It's starting to smell right. Smell is half of it after all. Whew. God, that's potent. Man, I think I'd be in tears for this one. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'll be back. Alright, yeah, already starting to get messy. Granny always said a good cook's a messy cook, though. We'll throw in our whole peeled tomatoes. 1 pound of whole peeled tomatoes, by the way. You ever wondering why it looks like tomato juice that you're eating whenever it comes to restaurant salsa? Because of these things. Now, granted, you don't really need these things. You could do it with just the fresh ingredients. Yeah, you can. It's not going to look right. It's not going to look like what you get in the restaurant. But I'm showing you how they do it in a restaurant. Now this recipe makes quite a substantial amount of chile. And I do mean quite a substantial amount. In fact, I got a few more ingredients, but yeah, I think this will be enough canned tomatoes because there's no way in heck I'm going to eat all this by myself. This is a big ass bowl. I'm going to end up having to share it. Probably share it with the best friend that decided, oh, well, 5 blocks is too far to walk to come over and share a few beers with me. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I don't blame him. If he's watching down right now, I don't blame him. You've been working all day, and now your buddy's all, oh, well, if you come by and drink beer with me, you know, I'll pay for the beer, I'll pay for the food, I'll pay for all that, but I gotta walk. And in 100+ degree temperatures after you've been working all day long, yeah, to heck with that walk. Now granted, I could have gave it a ride. I hadn't started drinking yet. But it is what it is. No hard feelings. No hard feelings whatsoever. But at this point, I'm gonna add the rest of the whole peeled tomatoes. And then this is what we're going to add our seasonings into. Good dash of Camino. Fresh chopped cilantro. It was already chopped. It was at the supermarket. It saves me the flavor. Camino and the cilantro you only need a tiny little bit of. Same way with your adobo seasoning. Just a dash. A lot of this stuff is just, it seems like you're not putting very much, and it seems like, you know, with a big old bowl like this, you should put more. But trust me, whenever it comes to some of this stuff and to some of these recipes, a little is a lot. Less is more in this recipe. A teaspoon of minced garlic. Chili powder. A lot of chili powder. I always use a lot of chili powder. And paprika for color, and it just won't taste right without it. And salt. Can't forget the salt. Use whatever kind of salt you want, whether it be iodized salt, seasoned salt, whatever. I don't care. Me, I like Mediterranean salt. Some people use black pepper, and there's already enough peppers in this stuff. I think black pepper would just be too much at this point. I don't know. Well, it probably sounds asinine at this point, but yeah, it'd probably be too much. Here's where we start getting that dark red color. Well, come back here. Can't seem to chop up that tomato. That's about halfway there. Now, over here and get our last ingredients. Now here's where it goes from like somewhat authentic to straight up Tex-Mex. This is chipotle peppers and adobo seasoning. Oh yeah, people love chipotle. I don't know why. Just a pepper. But it does taste exceptionally good in this recipe. In fact, my best friend, who decided he wasn't going to come over yesterday, requested me to make this, and he loves this stuff. So it must have been a real hard day yesterday. I know, I keep bringing it up. And keep saying I'm not mad, which I'm not mad. Do I sound angry? I don't think I sound angry. But since I know chances are he's probably going to see this video, I figured being a best friend, the only correct thing to do is to just troll him the whole time this video was playing. So yeah, Abram, if you're watching, I'm trolling right now. Because I look like a troll. And I'm the size of an ogre. It says good, it says to see it. Ew. Like a good Jim Barney. Ew. Yeah, I believe that's enough materials. Yeah, hit all the basics. Stewed tomatoes. Everything I put in there. I'm gonna stir this up real good. I'm gonna try to dip with it. And if it needs more jalapenos, I'll go ahead and chop up the rest of those jalapenos and put it in there. I don't think it'll need them. If I'm being honest, I do not think it'll need it. Oh yeah. Nice dark color I was talking about. Whew. It smells hot. I do mean it smells hot, hot, hot. And it is plenty thick. Whoa. Come back here. Oh, wrong direction. Wrong direction. Yes, we are filming. Chinese technology for you at its best. Moving all by itself. Give this a try. Oh yeah, that's plenty hot. I don't need no more peppers. I think the habaneros were plenty enough. Oh, good God, that's good. I do believe that tastes right. And there you have it, folks. It's my recipe for chile. Whew. Yeah. Hot ones, holler at me. Got a heck of a recipe for you.